We are back out at the field. We have 1 week left until the Chester County Balloon Festival. We are all out here practicing for that festival. We're gonna put on a little show. There's 5 to 7 pilots. Should be reversible. I gotta switch directions a little bit. Seems to have shut off a little bit. See if we can't make it work. So Connor was already up in the air and let me know it is a little bit bumpy, which I'm fine with. And I think I'm gonna climb and get some altitude. Let's put those brakes away. So I fly probably about 80% of the time with no brakes. I just use weight shifting for turning if I need to. And quite honestly, I can just reach right up and grab the brakes pretty easily. My Revo 2 is definitely ENA rated. It's a 26 square meter wing. It's very forgiving, for lack of a better term. So I feel very safe underneath of it. That coupled with the fact that I don't fly during risky conditions equals hands off the brakes a lot of time. So it's about 5:45 in the afternoon, and this is the exact time next week that we are scheduled to launch on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday night at this Chester County Balloon Festival. The Balloon Festival is at New Garden Airport, and that's near Kennett Square, Pennsylvania. I believe that's the mushroom capital of the United States. So yesterday we were out here too practicing, getting ready for the Balloon Festival. We were out here doing some formation drills and making sure all of our comms are working and properly working together so that we can all be on the same line. Currently, we're not using the intercom feature of the Senas. The distance that you can be from one another just isn't great enough, and I find that the sound quality just isn't good enough either. So we all jump like on a phone call, conference line, or we just end up calling each other. So at the airport next week, we all have to have communications on in the air, but also someone on the ground has to be in communication with us as well. There's going to be hot air balloons, obviously. There's about 25 of those. There's also going to be helicopter rides, so need to stay away from the sky blender at all costs. So I'll tell you a story about how we got invited to this balloon festival. One day earlier this year, I think it was back in February, maybe it was late January, a guy followed me to the field. I didn't know he followed me until afterwards, he told me, but he saw my paramotor on the back of my Jeep, followed me to the field, and asked if I'd be interested in flying and or having a booth at the show, which of course, I'm a big fan of paragliding and paramotoring and anything I could do to further the sport. That's awesome. And I was pretty excited. I didn't know what he was talking about in the beginning, but so fast forward 3 or 4 months and we have 1 week until the show. And so we've been, I have 7 pilots that are going to fly with us. So it's going to be a total of 7 of us. So we're going to do some maneuvers. It's a tight airport a little bit, especially with the crowd. We can't fly over the crowd. FAA will be on site. Should be a good time. I can't wait. I'm actually at 3,900 and the ceiling is 4,000 right here, so I'm good. Anyway, the show next week is going to be spectacular. So if anybody watching this video actually went to the Chester County Balloon Festival, hit me up in the comments. I doubt it, but maybe. I'm trying to get some video of the show, but I just want to make sure I'm concentrating on doing the right thing at the show versus making sure I'm getting the right shots, etc. Good look at that wing up there. I've never done a wing over actually looking up at the wing. Let me give it a shot. It's a little disorienting, quite honestly. Oh, really disorienting. Yeah. So wish me luck at the show next week. Check out my Instagram at PPGFlyr. That's me.